All right, welcome back to part 3 of how to apply for a non-lucrative visa in Spain at the LA consulate. In this video, we're going to go over which documents need to get notarized, which one needs to get apostilled, and which ones need to get translated into Spanish. So the easiest method I found is to use a spreadsheet like this. Now, keep in mind, all documents need to be originals. If you want to keep some in your records, then go ahead and just copy everything. However, the consulate only needs to get copy of the passport, all the financial documents, proof of insurance, medical certificate, background check, identification, Form 790, and your letter of intent. Now, the letter of intent, that is not listed on really any of the Spanish consulate required documents. However, in conversations with other people going through the same process, some consulates ask for it and some don't. The LA consulate did ask for it, so I'm glad that I had it. Basically, the letter of intent is just the letter stating why you want to be in Spain. The only documents that need to be notarized is your letter from the bank, employment affidavit, medical certificate, and the letter of intent. And I believe if you get the background check through your local authorities, that will also need to be notarized. The FBI background check needs to be apostilled. Basically, getting a document apostilled is just an international way of saying that this document is good. I'm going to put a link up here somewhere to part 2 of how to apply for your NLV that walks you through the process step by step on how to get the FBI background check. I used a third-party service called FBI Apostille Services, and although it cost a bit more, I was very pleased with the service. You simply upload the PDF of the background check that was sent to you from the FBI, pay the fee, and wait. I uploaded my background check PDF to the website on July 21st, and August 7th, they mailed them to me overnight. Next, you're going to need to get your documents translated into Spanish. I'm going to leave a link in the description to the person that I use and to the list that's been approved by the Spanish consulate. The translation process takes place through email. You gather all your PDF documents, you send them to the translator, and within a couple of weeks, I had all of my translated documents back to me. Now, I was charged per document. I did 7 documents and it worked out to about $440. Payment was made via wire transfer from my bank to their bank. Okay, now that you have all your documents together, they're notarized, they're apostilled, they're translated into Spanish, now it's time to make the appointment. Now there's one thing that I haven't mentioned yet, and that's just timing. The background check that you get from the FBI or your local authorities is only valid for 90 days for the Spanish consulate. What that means is you need to get your appointment within that 90 days for your background check to be valid. If you don't get the appointment within the 90 days, you're going to have to start that process all over again. Getting your appointment can be difficult. It's a hot commodity. A lot of people want to get them. So it depends on the time of year that you're looking for your appointment, whether they are in abundance or they're just super scarce. On the same web page that outlined which documents you need, if you scroll down further, you'll see a section that talks about the procedure. The second bullet point is place of submission. There you'll see a link, make an appointment here. Click that link and you're taken to this page. Scroll down and click on Residence Visa. It will open a new window. This is where you will find available appointment dates and times. If you click the calendar in the upper left corner, this opens it. If there are available dates and available appointment times, you'll see them here in green. So here's a tip that I've been talking about. Making your appointment can be tricky. They're in high demand. When you click on an appointment time that you find, what's going to happen is going to ask you to create an account. Now, 9 times out of 10, you create the account, you go back to the appointment that you want, and it's gone. They go very quickly. So here's the secret. Go in, find some other place you can make an appointment, whether it's a NIA or a TIA. Create the account, and now when you go back and look for appointments, make sure that you sign into your account before looking at the appointments. When you find one you like, it's going to take you directly to the confirmation page and the process will be much quicker. A couple of times before I did this, I found appointments. I went in to try to create the account and I've lost it before I had a chance to create the actual account. But keep in mind, go back in to the appointment that you made that's not the visa appointment and make sure you cancel that. Now on your appointment day, make sure that you're there on time. If you're not, you will lose your appointment. And when you walk into the office for the appointment, it's going to feel a little bit disorganized. Chairs all over the place. There's really no one there to answer your questions. Basically, you need to wait until they call you for your appointment. Now, if for some reason you have forgotten to make copies, right across the street off Wilshire, there's a small little, office supply place that can make copies for you. And if you're worried that you don't speak Spanish yet when you go to the consulate, don't worry. They all speak English. It was easy to communicate with them, no problem. And we got through the paperwork process fairly easy. I hope this series of videos helped you better understand the application process for the NLV. Now, in the videos, I gave you that step by step, but I guarantee my process was not as clean cut. If you're interested in hearing the crazy story that I have gone through and continue to go through right now, go ahead and check out this video right here. If you liked what you saw so far, please give me a subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. And I'm going to see you in the next video. And if you're worried about talking English because you don't speak Spanish yet, don't worry. They all speak Spanish. Blah, blah, blah.